Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a general reading for somebody that is walking away. Now, this doesn't look like a sad walking away, and I think one of the things that we tend to forget about the Eight of Cups is that when you walk away from something that isn't making you happy, you walk into your wish fulfillment. So I feel like we have somebody leaving a situation that is less than awesome and walking into something that is pretty amazing. So I hope you're having a wonderful Friday night so far. Call in spirit with some wind chime time. Let's see. I think we'll start with the tattoo tarot tonight. All right, what else do we have on this walking away? So we have the High Priestess and the Three of Wands in the reverse. Somebody is like sneaking away in the night. Because, see, we have a combination of somebody who is known for like guarding secrets or knowing secrets or keeping secrets that is dealing with something shocking. Because the Three of Wands is something you don't expect. So there's a couple ways to read this. There could be this High Priestess is doing something shocking, like walking away. There is somebody walking away who's being very secretive or not like telling everyone about it. And it's because they know it would shock a lot of people. Or there's going to be a High Priestess that is shocked. And it could be like two or even three of those, right? But that's an interesting combination. We also have two and then three, and I'm totally up with that. I'm done with that. Hey, Moon Goddess, you're back. I hope you have fun Friday night plans. After this reading, if you don't have anything going on, you should try to catch Talia's tarot. She's my favorite. We have, I think she's on at 7. The Five of Cups in the reverse and the Page of Swords in the reverse. There's somebody who's been able to move past a situation that left them stuck, maybe like in their feels, or they literally felt like they were stuck due to some kind of legal restriction, because the Page of Swords in the reverse can be legal issues. But we've got somebody who could also be thinking, I'm sick of living in the past. And I'm sick of, having connections only through the phone. I'm going to do something unexpected, like walk away. I feel like there's someone who is kind of incredulous that they might be able to get something they really want. Like they don't dare to hope it. They're not sure. They're not sure if they're going to win. There's some like interaction, or like maybe you're going to run into each other because you both go to the same church or something like that. The same PTA meetings. Just kidding. But we've got somebody who feels like they need to like kind of ramp up their fortitude or strength when it comes to a situation where everything is changing. So this kind of feels like somebody who's ripping a really big Band-Aid off of the scab on their knee. Like this could be somebody who's like, you know what, this isn't working out, so I'm going to move across the world. I'm going to go do something that is exactly the opposite of what I have been doing. So this High Priestess is likely single, and and likely has a very strong connection to spirit or very comfortable with their intuition. I don't feel like this is somebody who is too focused on the material. I feel like this is somebody who is a natural manifester, but not somebody who gets too caught up in the material world. I think for the majority of you, this person dresses nicely though, or like always looks good. The moon. Oh my gosh, you guys, what is up with all these secrets? There's like a secret plan here, you guys. Maybe this video is going to cut out because I'm not supposed to tell you about it. All right, what else do we have for this? Interesting. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse and Two of Wands. It's like somebody feels like they're able to move forward and do what they want because of a breakup. It's a breakup that maybe would have caused a lot of grief in a different time, but I feel like somebody has changed. Like what they want has changed. There's somebody who feels like what they've had previously was mostly like argumentative or unhealthy relationships, and they're looking for something that's peaceful and nurturing or healing. There may be somebody who is embarking on a road trip. I feel like she's using like a stick, in a car. But it feels to me like somebody's traveling. I definitely feel like somebody is trying to not get noticed, though. Like they don't want people talking about what they're doing. We have the Chariot in the reverse. And the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. There's somebody in this situation who is clingy or moody, unapologetic, and possibly dealing with, depression or something along those lines, making them a little bit difficult to deal with. And this person is trying to be a block. This person is trying to prevent somebody else from walking away. All right, we're going to use, let's see, the Egyptian Tarot. All right, what else do we have? We have the Ten of Wands and Death in the reverse. There was something that became too burdensome. Some situation or even like set of situations that felt like a repeating pattern. It's like somebody was dealing with the same kind of person over and over again and kind of, hey, how are you doing, Sharna? I forget. It's like early morning over there, huh? It's Friday night for me. I still have plenty of time to make mistakes. All right, we have somebody who decided that if they couldn't change what was happening in a certain environment, that they would change the environment. Like, this is giving me vibes of somebody being like, if all of you are crap, then I'm gonna like hop on a flight and go to Vegas, like screw you guys. There's a sense that somebody was surrounded by people that were malicious or the type to, try to use you or manipulate you. And since this is clarifying the moon in the upright, this feels to me like something that this person has come to the understanding or realization of recently. Like maybe this person was content in this lifestyle or in this community for, years before realizing after, something that was perhaps really stressful. These people don't have my back. These people, Knight of Wands, are hot and cold. They're one day and gone the next. They're usually around when they need something, and then when I need something, they're not there. Or they just flat out don't really give a shit about the things that I do. Now, this would be hidden energy to me because it flipped over and didn't fall out. I can't talk. I feel like there was, oh, there was an attempt to leverage emotional confusion, and there might have been like liquor involved because I was just struggling to talk. I think somebody was trying to confuse a friend or a partner or a family member that was talking about wanting to live a better life, have more reliable or trustworthy people around them. Because something pretty major happened with the tower. This could have been a major betrayal, a major misfortune, but really it feels to me like this was the breakup because we've got the Ace of Cups here, right? We've got some situation where love was rejected. We might have had somebody that was unfaithful in this situation. And it looks like basically whatever happened divided these two people. There was something that seemed too much to like actually overcome. All right, we've got the Emperor in the reverse. This is clarifying the Two of Wands and kind of also the Chariot in the reverse. So I feel like there was somebody who was maybe struggling to be authentic or honest because they were trying to control the situation. And they've since realized that if they want to, actually have this conversation or come in and be, welcomed with open arms, they need to be respectful and have an open heart chakra, right? Otherwise, they won't get anywhere. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like somebody was initially planning to have a very serious relationship with an individual and then saw their true colors and realized they were not who they said they were. With the Knight of Cups in the reverse, especially with this particular deck, there's a sense that somebody is trying to create in their mind a reality that doesn't exist. Because there's that, I don't know if you can see it, there's a cup right here, and it doesn't have anything in it. It doesn't exist. It's just like a void of color, right? So there's a sense that somebody didn't know what real love looked like and certainly wasn't giving it to whoever this partner of theirs was. So there was some kind of like, it felt more like we're trying to help each other, but we're not like in love. Because I don't think one of these people really knows what love is. All right, we're going to proceed with the Marigold Tarot. My hair gets everywhere. All right. What else do we have? The Star in the reverse. Someone felt like if they stayed in the same situation, they would not be able to heal. They would not be able to, I feel like, ascend. Yeah. Somebody felt like they wouldn't be able to grow and be able to see things in a new perspective or, just be able to like not walk around on eggshells or whatever the hell. Someone felt that if they wanted to grow as a person, they couldn't stay in a place that made them feel stagnant. Sorry. All right. We have the 10 of rings in the reverse. Somebody was really focused on the money element in a relationship. And it feels to me like there was some sort of karmic lesson whereby somebody lost money to realize what was actually important in life. One of my favorite analogies for that particular concept is the movie with Nicolas Cage called The Family Man, I think is what it is. I think it's like 20 years old or so. Oh my God, I can't get this hair out of here, you guys. And it's kind of like, you know, you wake up one morning and your life is completely different and you feel weird for enjoying something you thought you didn't want because it's basically a really money hungry, career focused guy realizing what his life would have been like if he'd, shacked up, married, and had babies with the woman that he was in love with. But we have the world in the reverse. Yeah, this person I think has learned their lesson. There's a change that has caused somebody to want a new chapter. And unfortunately, they're still dealing with, I think, a person who doesn't want the situation to be over. This could be a situation where somebody, where maybe a couple would routinely break up and then get back together. So someone maybe didn't believe the initial, like, I'm out of here. Wow. This is some bully energy right here. We have 5 of Wands, and was it King of Wands? Yeah, King of Wands in the reverse. The King of Wands in the reverse on his own is a pretty unruly, aggressive dude or chick. But then you add the 5 of Wands. This is like somebody who's like begging for a fight whenever they can have one. Like this is someone who would, pick a fight with the bartender. Like, dude, but don't you want good drinks? Like just for the sake of arguing. Like this is somebody who really liked to either see if they could win or just kind of like test somebody's patience, see how they would act. We have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like this money hungry Queen of Pentacles energy has been cut off or ghosted. And the masculine is moving on to smoother waters, could be quite literally moving. Oh, it sat right next to me. All right, we have the 5 of Swords. You may have had a situation that looked a little bit like self-sabotage, where perhaps because trust is such a difficult commodity to come by in this community, there may have been somebody that was cut out or ghosted prematurely, right? It could be this person. We have the Magician. Who are you? I don't know who I'm reading for, but you seem like quite the mercurial boss. So, Magician and High Priestess. I mean, I asked who the magician was, so I know that this is the same energy, but this is like magical, you guys. This is somebody who knows how to manifest and who knows what's coming their way. Very quick to be able to, read somebody's energy or vibe. And this is who somebody cut out when they shouldn't have, it feels like. Yep, it was foolish and perhaps a little bit like because I can and I don't care, like there's a little bit of a heartless energy behind this. There might have been some level of, somebody being a little bit intimidated here. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse again, you guys. Maybe the fact that this High Priestess is intuitive or has some sort of gift was a problem. I'm starting to think that there were rumors being spread about this High Priestess, that she was unhinged or mentally unfit or something like that. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Someone refused to make a decision, but would now like to come clean about what happened and why they made the decision that they made or why they sabotaged the situation. All right, we have the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Moon. Someone walked away because of an illusion, and I think maybe spell work or gossip. Because when we're talking about Seven of Cups next to the Moon, that really feels to me like somebody trying to wear a mask or project something onto reality and pretend that it's still reality kind of thing. All right. We'll get a little clarification here with the miniature, guys. So we have the World in the reverse. It's like somebody is convinced that things are not over, but it's because they are refusing to see something from a different perspective. I feel like it's the person being left behind, refusing to see that the person that they've been with has matured or, leveled up beyond them. Like they don't understand this higher vibration because they aren't on it. What's this Tower, please? So we had somebody that did not have all the information they needed before they embarked on a plan they had. They were a little impatient because they felt entitled to whatever it was that they were going after, or they felt some sort of self-assuredness that was not actually backed up by fact. So this is somebody who's maybe a little overly confident in their skills. But they didn't expect that somebody would be able to release themselves from some sort of confusion. This could be like somebody who decided they're not going to, drink anymore. Somebody who's not going to, let other influences make their decisions. There could be some situation that set this person off and made them decide, I can't really trust that anyone has my best interest at heart. So until I know that that's not true, I'm going to make all of my decisions on my own. Thanks for caring. Because this person feels like whatever has ended, it was supposed to end. That's balancing of the scales. That's justice for them. What's this Ace of Swords, please? We have a King of Cups, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody chose money over love. Somebody who is a little uncomfortable with emotion and was used to being around people that were highly manipulative or even abusive. So there was some indecision that resulted because this person basically was, how do I explain this? It's like this person was at a cafe in a different country, ordered a breakfast. They really weren't sure what it was. And it ended up being like some random fruit, and they had no idea how to get into it. If you'd never seen somebody open a coconut, would you be able to get into a coconut? I wouldn't. I'd be like, oh, that's obviously not food. There's something about this person not recognizing what was in front of them because they'd never seen it before. That's kind of what I feel like this Page of Wands is. They were looking at this wand like, what in the shit are you? Like, I've never seen that before. But at some point, there was something that helped this masculine dive into some healing and get some time to themselves, be able to have some introspection and look at things from a different point of view. Tell me about this Seven of Swords in the reverse, please. Somebody has healed from their heartbreak with the Three of Swords in the reverse. And they probably want to tell you that there was a relationship that ended. This could have been a marriage, but it could have just been a living situation. There may be kids involved. And it looks like at some point, if not currently, there was a no contact or no communication situation. But this person views you as their soulmate. This person is worried that the High Priestess is already finding somebody new. I think there's an intense desire to know whether or not this High Priestess is truly single, unattached. Because for this other person, whatever happened in between them, they've been able to mentally process it and heal those wounds. And they want to hear that this High Priestess has as well. They may have been watching on social media, maybe checking out, the Instagram stories or whatever, to try to figure out where this person's mindset was at. All right, what's the outcome, please? We have Five of Swords in the reverse and Wheel of Fortune. That's a pretty great ending to the story, you guys. We've got a desire to right the wrong is how I'm seeing this Five of Swords. Somebody regrets sabotaging the situation, and they feel like if they can make amends, that it will be good for their karma, but also be like rewarding. I feel like this person just like wants to be in your energy again anyways. All right, we'll get a couple of Romance Angel Oracle cards, and then I'll call it a night. Oops. Love yourself first. It's a really good idea to feel super comfortable with spending a lot of time by yourself and loving spending time with yourself, because then you are selective and you only spend time with people that deserve it, right? We've got free yourself. This feels specific to the person who's been in a relationship that ended recently. This looks like letting go of all of those burdens, but we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like you've already started that, if not, made significant progress. There could have been some sort of weird, like, how do I feel so comfortable around you? I've not known you that long, but it feels like I have kind of energy between the two of you with this past life relationship. It is safe for you to love. There, I feel like, has been a lot of disappointment in the love relationships these individuals have experienced thus far, but it looks like there's hope here that they've finally made it to a situation that would be a much more healthy and happy connection. And we've got playfulness here. So I think there's going to be some fun flirting and, conversation, getting to know each other kind of um, energy. So I hope you enjoy that. It's Friday, so hopefully you can do that this weekend. All right. I hope you enjoyed the reading and that you have a wonderful rest of your day and wonderful rest of your weekend. I'll see you guys later.